So 2 years into my business, I had a complete burnout. And while at the time it really sucked, it was the springboard to everything else I created. And I'll tell you what I mean in a minute. So I am Mary Cravets. I am the founder of Simply Get Clients. And when I started this company, I was really excited because I just leapt out of a stable but soul crushing work situation. And I was just on fire. I was like, oh, I'm contributing to the prosperity of others. I'm aligned with my values. I'm creating my vision. But I was also running around like a crazy person. I was trying everything, spaghetti against the wall, undercharging, not even knowing what to charge. And so it's no surprise that I did burn out. But what happened from there was really interesting because I was looking at, do I keep going or do I go back and get a job? I didn't want to get a job, so I had to look at, okay, where was I wasting my time? Where did the burnout come from? And what I found was it was all the things that were along the lines of just put yourself out there. All of the social media and get your website up and all of those things, they're very static and impersonal and promoty. Those were all the things that were taking all of my time and getting me zero results. So, from my own experience, I built up a system that I could follow where I became very intentional and focused in on client attraction rather than marketing, rather than visibility, very specific because I didn't want to spend any more time on marketing and business development than I had to. I mean, I didn't have the energy to do so anyway. So I created a system. It's very simple. It's based on your values, based on your vision, and then looking at what strategy is going to work for you. What I found is it not only helped my business grow, even as I was recovering my health, but also it translated brilliantly to service-based businesses and more specifically for coaches. So when I guest on podcasts, I really like to focus in on the misunderstandings that happen because of all of the things we see out there, all of the social media, all of the experts saying just, put yourself out there. It's all very vague and it leaves coaches feeling pretty lost and discouraged and even burning out like I did. So I like to really look at what's the difference between putting yourself out there, those visibility tactics, and the broader idea of marketing and client attraction. Why is it that social media seems like the answer to everything, but is actually usually given the wrong job in a business? And I love sharing all this through the stories, through my client stories, through my own experiences, and just making it very real, very tangible, and very accessible because I want people to walk away feeling like, oh, I'm not crazy. Oh, I can actually do this. So if that's the kind of vibe and content that is good for your podcast, I'd love to be a guest. Thanks for considering me.